The announcement is finally here. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight was just revealed at Gamescom yesterday, so let's take a look at some of the game's details. The game is said to be an origin story where we walk through the different eras of Batman to kind of flesh him out as a character. And it looks as though we're going to be doing the Dark Knight trilogy, Batman 89's era, and the Batman with Robert Pattinson. With the Batman's suit kind of being a year one Batman, a very early on version. The game's going to feature a beautiful open world Gotham City that combines elements of all these different eras and has a very Arkham-inspired combat sequence. This game is basically a Lego version of what an Arkham Knight sequel would be. Villain-wise, we're getting different versions of the Joker, like Heath Ledger. Tom Hardy's Bane is showing up as a big fig, which is a little unsettling, but it's still pretty cool. The Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman also shows up here. And in terms of playable characters, we obviously know Batman. Commissioner Gordon's also here, along with Robin, Batgirl, Nightwing, Catwoman, and Talia al Ghul of all characters, which is a very interesting tidbit here. But there's also a ton of other villains, like we see Penguin in the trailer. We see a bunch of other goon-like characters. We get to see the original Red Hood, so we're going to get the origin of the Joker, which is pretty cool. And they've already announced we're going to get a ton of other villains. Vehicle-wise, we're also getting a ton of stuff from that as well. The Tumbler, as you can see on screen now, we're getting the 2022 Batmobile that Robert Pattinson drove along with his Batcycle, and I would bet we're probably going to get the 89 Batmobile and Batwing along with other versions of iconic Batman vehicles from throughout the years. The Bat, the Batpod, the Batcopter from 66, we're going to get some of these things. My big question right now is, how are we going to be incorporating the different eras throughout time? And are we going to be leaving some eras out? Like, we don't see anything from 66 in the trailer. We don't see anything from the Schumacher movies in the trailer whatsoever. And we don't see anything from the DCEU. So are we going to get an era where we get a Batman versus Superman chapter? I would personally love to see that. But again, they're talking more about the legacy of Batman, building him from this man into the symbol and into the legend. And they're going to use tidbits from the different story beats of the movies to flesh that out, which could be interesting, but also could get slightly confusing as time goes on. Overall, I'm totally in. I cannot wait for this game. It's coming out some point next year. I cannot wait to get my hands on it and play it. Obviously, the last video I made, I was a little concerned with how the story was going to work. But now that we've seen it and have the official announcement, I'm hyped. So let us know in the comments below whether or not you guys are excited for Legends of the Dark Knight, and will you be picking this game up to play it?